they pinned. A flagrant on.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. You look at what Anthony Davis has accomplished so far in his career. The historic comparisons. I mean, they're mind-boggling. For a kid 23, Greg, the historic comparisons are very favorable for him.
I mean, he's been compared to a young KG and Duncan quite often. But in his first few seasons, his numbers look the most similar to Hakeem the Dream. And that's about as good a company as you can get.
Here's Beverly. Eric Gordon with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Davis drives in. Three-pointer. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Gordon. And
good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Outside Holiday. Off target. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Houston leading by 4. So the Pelican 5 right now. Norris Cole is out there with Smooth. Then there's Gordon. Then it's Omer Ashik. And it's Cunningham in at the 4 spot. Cole, the pass to Cunningham. Dishes it to Gordon. Montejunas with the steal. Broke loose. And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now, here is Harden. Pass to Montejunas. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Montejunas has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Houston. Here's Cole. Here's Ashik. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And he's just going all out to get the second chance points. Just a terrific finish.
There was no one that was going to prevent MGA from converting that one.
Well, clearly this is the kind of game that could come down to 1 or 2 plays, and he wants to be the guy to make those plays.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Tyreek Evans is checked in for the Pelicans. Holiday comes in for Norris Cole. Gordon kicks to Ashik. New Orleans moving it around. Montejunas with the steal. Harden against Evans. It's Ariza on the wing. And Ashik sends it back. Wow! And now here comes Gordon leading the break. Got it, and the Houston lead has been cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Drew Holiday.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent. Work that time. Really unfortunate for Eric Gordon that an assortment of injuries have really derailed his career. A few years back, he looked like he'd be an absolute star. Once a 22 points a game score, was down to 13 a game last season.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over that last break. With the game hanging in the balance, he tried to give his players some added motivation, saying, quote, "This is the time, guys. Right now, be in this moment. Do your job, and we'll get the win." Back to you.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Howard's checked in for Capella. Beasley comes in for Montejunas. Brewer is checked in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Andrew Goudlaw. Yeah, on the topic of Eric Gordon, one would think he's still young and talented enough to be a difference maker with any team. He just has to stay healthy. That really is the bottom line. He's got to keep his health.
Kevin, the truth is, though he's had a number of injuries, they've all been different. It isn't one chronic thing. So with a little good luck, we could see him shine once more.
On the wing, Harden, defended by Gordon. Brewer's shot is off.
Oh, that's got to be deflating and disappointing to miss a wide-open shot like that right in your wheelhouse.
And Holiday kicks to Davis. And Anderson has it in the corner. Shoots the three. Offensive rebound. Gordon dishes to Davis. Excellent D there from Beasley.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there. They made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
Shoots from 12. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And we all know Drew Holiday is a tremendous talent. That's why he was traded for the draft picks that became Nerlens Noel 2 years ago and Elfrid Payton last season. Such impressive company that Holiday may be feeling the pressure to live up to.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Evans is checked in. Getting back to Holiday, we've seen the size, the court awareness, the change of pace moves he brings. Clark with a little more assertiveness and continued improvement on his jump shot. He'd be hard for anyone to keep up.
Boy, I really like this young man's game. He's got tremendous natural ability and a great work ethic. I think he'll very well be one of the best guards in the league. Only 25 years old right now. Plenty of time to reach that potential. Harden doing it all. He has 17 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved.
Holiday goes in. Plenty of space. And right on target. Good. Holiday's got 5 points in the quarter.
And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
And, you know, it's only getting better as both of these teams' defenses are starting to show signs of wearing down.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Davis. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. They can take their time on this possession.
You know, guys, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, it gives themselves a little break, too.
Catch their breath. You're right. It's Harden with the drive. Here's Howard. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And now a 9-point Rocket lead.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
And Holiday kicks to Davis, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
In the corner, it's Brewer. Trying to find Harden, and he's got it now. Can't get it to go. Shooting 47% on 7 of 15 attempts. Gordon with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Here's Davis, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
A rim rocker.
Looked for a second like he might rip the cylinder loose.
I tell you what, that is some grown man strength on that attack.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Norris Cole, he's checked in for Gordon. Cole, the pass to Davis. He feeds it to Cole. Evans outside. Here's Davis. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Now just a 3-point Rocket lead.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
And the foul called on Anthony Davis. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Rockets?
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
Yeah, Clark, the other thing that sticks out for me, the number of assists they've made over the course of this game. And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're trailing by 5. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. It's a 5-point game, and he gets it to go.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
For Houston, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. It's Harden with the drive. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
He's made an effort to get into the defense a lot more by aggressively attacking the basket, and he's not shying away from the contact, which is giving him some free throw opportunities.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Evans with the steal. Cole dishes to Anderson. From past the arc. And the Pelicans get it back. Here's Davis, and it's sent back by Howard. And there's the foul. It goes on Ryan Anderson. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for two.
Dwight Howard. 2 shots.
He's able to hit the second one, and that puts them up by 5. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're down by 5. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Evans missing, and he commits the intentional foul.
That's his 4th personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
2 shots.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
And the Pelicans miss again. Harden with it. Passes it to Howard. Back to Harden. Now Brewer. Here's Howard. And the miss. So we see the Rockets get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, and they got pushed down the stretch.
Well, first off, James, congratulations on the win tonight. What is the mindset of the team right now? And
Thank you, Kevin. And Dwight Howard.